Hi, I'm Andrei from Kiravo, and today we're talking about web hosting. Most definitions say it's the service you need to make your website accessible online. Technically, this is accurate, but it's too shallow. People often compare web hosting to renting a space on the server. That's not wrong, just a big oversimplification. In reality, web hosting isn't one single service. It's an ecosystem comprising multiple services, and you don't always have to get them from the same provider. First up, there's DNS hosting, the service that translates your domain name into an IP address and routes it to the server where your website lives. If you also want email on your domain, email hosting comes into play. It's a separate service that handles sending and receiving emails. Then there's the actual hosting of your website, the part most people call web hosting. But even that is made up of multiple layers. If your site is just a simple index.html file, you only need a place to store it and a web server like Nginx, Apache, or Lightspeed to serve it. That's called file hosting. However, most sites use a CMS like WordPress, which runs on PHP. That means you need a server that can process PHP. We call that PHP hosting. And you'll also need a database server like MySQL to store your content and your site settings, and that's database hosting. Usually all of this, DNS, email, MySQL, PHP, gets bundled together and sold under one name, web hosting. But in practice, these components can be on different servers or managed by different providers depending on your needs. Now you might be thinking, why should I care about this? Just give me something that works. I don't care about DNS or Nginx or SQL. I understand the instinct, but there's a problem with that mindset. When you don't understand how the services work, you can easily end up choosing the wrong ones. Take cPanel hosting, for example. It's everywhere. It's cheap, popular, and is the default option for anyone who needs web hosting. Over time, many people have come to think that cPanel is web hosting. And when something doesn't work as expected, they jump from one provider to another, still choosing the same type of service, hoping the next one will be better. But they're solving the wrong problem. I've met people who switched hosts 5 or 6 times, thinking the issue was with the provider. When I asked them what they were actually looking for and what problem they were trying to solve, it turned out to be email, which had nothing to do with WordPress or website hosting. That's what I'm trying to address with this video. This info is not meant to turn you into a sysadmin, but help you understand what these services do so you can make choices that match your needs. If you want professional, reliable email, cheap cPanel hosting isn't the solution. If you have a content website with random traffic spikes, basic cPanel hosting won't cut it. If you have a personal blog with low traffic, cheap shared hosting might be okay. Details matter, and oversimplifying web hosting as just a space on the server helps no one. If you're into this kind of content about hosting websites and online businesses, feel free to subscribe to our channel. My name is Andrei Kira, and I'll see you in the following video.